practice field? No, I don't. We left it. We didn't play as well. That's for sure. I'm not going to say we left it on the practice field, but I know we didn't play like I think we can play. So that we got a lot of work to do still, and that's what I told our team, and we'll continue to get better.
What do you think is more realistic? What happened on Tuesday and Wednesday?
Somewhere in between. Right now, I don't think tonight was how good we can play everywhere. So we sprung a leak a lot of different places. So we got to get better.
Coach, what about obviously the returns that was each of them?
Oh yeah, disappointing. That part's disappointing, and I think it's disappointing for all involved. Again, the ball comes out of there, and guy returns a touchdown and another big return. So again, we got to go back and fix these things. That's what the preseason's for. We got to find out where the holes are and fix them, and we got to fix them quick. Oh, no, he did. He made a tremendous play. It was good just to get him back out there in the game and playing. He did some good things, and there's some things we'll continue to improve on with him, but I thought it was a good start for him.
Coach, did you consider putting the starters longer in the fourth game?
No. It's not about that. Again, I think our players are understanding how hard this is, and we'll fight our tails off to get better. I know we got to do that, but it's got to start on the practice field. Then we got to bring it from the practice field to the game field, and I think we understand that, and we understand what's ahead of us. Right.
Is it just a combination of everything?
No, please don't. That's not it at all. We're not holding the ball too long. We're getting sacked. We're not physically doing some things that we can do, in my opinion. So we got to go back and fix that. One of our goals, our quarterback, not to get hit like that. So I didn't think Robert was back there holding the ball too long or, looking for more than what was there. I think sometimes things wasn't there, and then all of a sudden somebody fell off of somebody, and we didn't do a good enough job.
The TV showed you pretty fired up about the injury. Was your issue with the punt or his pursuit?
His pursuit. Let's be very honest. We're out there to play. If there's another guy that has the ball, your job is to go get him. And the second time he did that, so that was improvement. That's something to build on. The first time he understood in his conversation with me, that's not how we pursue it. And he made amends for that. So on we go.
Was Coleman this nice little rustiness? You thought Coleman?
Oh, yeah. Again, he's finally played in the game and saw what it's like. Again, he's got to get himself back to where he was. And some of that's going to be that way. I think we know that. And I'm glad he was out there playing today because he needed to play in the game to really get a feel for it. So, we're work in progress, and I think we all know that, and we'll continue to work. But by no means are we going to put our head in the sand and say all this stuff that we need to fix don't need to be fixed. We're going to fix this. I promise you we will. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's again, I thought there were some better things done in run defense early in the game. I thought those things, that was an improvement. I still think we got to get our hands on the ball more in the secondary. And, our back end guys, our back seven guys, we got to do a better job, than what we did tonight. So, again, we're just going to keep working. We're going to put our head down and work. This is not an easy thing. And I think we all know that. My message to them is this is a grind, and it's hard. And we got to harden our knuckles. We got to strain a little bit more across our whole football team in order to play better. And we can, and we will. So, we're not going to accept this. We're going to go back to work and fix this. I'm talking about our team, and I think our team knows that. No, this is just one game. This was a game tonight, a preseason game. And again, it's just another opportunity for us to evaluate our team. There are some things that I was, hoping that would be better, that I think we can do better. And so, but I don't think it says to me that we're further away. What it says is that we just got work to do, a lot of work to do. We still got one more of these preseason games, and then it's for good. And the win-losses go on the ledger for real. So we got to get better.
Robert's got that long ball down pat.
Yeah, we can't just live by the long ball, though. Yeah. It's good. We're scoring. We'll take that. But it's at the same time, we got to have other elements of our offense show up, and play good. I thought Crow had some good runs tonight. I really do. I think he's what I think he is. I think Duke did some good things. But I just think the overall, I'm talking about offensively, just our roughness and how we go at it and go about it, I just think needs to improve a little bit as we move forward.
It seemed like the week was positive until
Absolutely.
Does this erase all of that?
No, because that's still in the bank. That experience is still in the bank. But I think we all understand that playing the game, is what's important. So we got to make sure that the practice part of it was that, and then the game, we got to get that part of it right. The game is about still winning and losing and playing and performing in the game. So we got to get this better, and we will.
You earlier a question about starters before the preseason game, but I was to clarify, will you play them at all?
Oh, I haven't made that choice. I didn't understand. I thought maybe I was off on that. If I was, I apologize. Haven't made that decision. I want to look at this tape and see it for what it is. And if we need to play, we'll play. And if I don't think we do, then we won't. Again, I think what's important is that we keep building and getting better. What I wanted to see is a football team that grew over a week being here and spending time in practice with this team. And I thank them for having us come down. It was a great opportunity. But then got better in the game. And we didn't see it the way I wanted to see it. So I want to watch the tape and then make the decision from there.
The Mark Taylor, you gave him a starting opportunity. Did he live up to your hopes?
I got to watch the tape. I thought there were some things he did really good. Again, we had some miscommunication one time on a touchdown. That had nothing to do with him, So, and I know that for sure. So we'll grow, and I just got to see how he did overall, and I'll watch the videotape and kind of go from there.
And Gilbert left with a concussion. Prior to that, he made a couple plays.
Yes, he did. He broke up a pass, and was made a couple of tackles. So I saw some improvement there. Obviously he's got to stay on top on the long ball. But, again, we got to get better. We got to get better in a hurry. So, again, I'm not discouraged. I think a lot of people get discouraged in these situations. I'm not, because I really, truly know what's in the locker room, and we got to work. We just got to understand how hard it is, and how accountable you have to be to each other on every play, and just what you got to do in order to play winning football, and that's my job. And I feel very comfortable and confident that we'll get that done and get that across.